We're organizing our first cohorts for 2019, and I thought that I would take a few minutes to describe why I am launching the WisdomWay First Year Specialist Postpartum Doula Program. I've been in this field for a long time, and I've trained and mentored and supported providers in a foundation of mindful caregiving. There are two aspects of this program that are particularly meaningful for me. I think that I've been in this work of caring for families during the childbearing year and caring for same-sex families and families who are adopting and intended parents. And I've been doing it for a long time, but the needs haven't changed. And I feel that the need to be supported with kindness and compassion and without judgment, to have a safe place to find our way as parents is as important now as it ever was. I'm a parent of a teenager, and I still feel the need for community and for support and to be able to turn to people who are skillful and knowledgeable, who can reassure me perhaps or give me some support and guidance on a particular challenge that I'm facing because it's new to me. And that's what we've been helping new parents do for a long time. And even though I've trained and mentored providers during these last couple of decades, I've only made the training available to people that worked within my community at Birthways in Chicago. And it became evident to me that as more people are interested in meaningfully supporting people after they welcome a baby, I wanted to maintain the integrity of our profession and wanted to offer a training that is more rigorous, it's more involved, it has more depth, it has more content than some of the other programs available. But the other part that is important to me about the program is the emphasis on mindful caregiving. I had the opportunity to work with some amazing mentors, even before I got involved in becoming a midwife or a lactation consultant. I was working with providers who had developed a mindfulness-based caregiving program for people in their homes. And it was work that I did when I was in college, and it inspired me so much that I continued to look for opportunities to bring this practice into different populations. And my dear friend and mentor, Nancy, who was a big part of establishing that program and also had introduced me to meditation all those many years ago. Nancy passed away a few years ago, and I was able to be with her as she was dying. And I think that it came full circle for me. The capacity to be present in a truly connected way requires training and practice and a supportive community. It requires a skillful path. We have so many habits and conditioning of caregiving that throughout my career, when I've trained and mentored providers, I recognize that lots of people come with a passion. They really want to change a situation, maybe make birth saner and safer and more empowered for women, or perhaps to make the path of parenting more available to LGBT families, or to increase breastfeeding rates. All of those things that people usually come from perspective from their own personal experience, perhaps, and they just want to make things better for other people. That's a wonderful spark of compassionate action, which is the desire to improve a situation or to make things better. However, I think that we need to be aware of how we go about doing that, because even if we intend to create a safe and caring environment where people can find their own way, if we're not trained to pay attention to our own experience, to our own subtle preferences, to basically the skills of mindful caregiving, which are sort of vast and subtle, then I think we run the risk of letting our habits get in the way of how we want to be with people. So, so WisdomWay is on a mission to bring mindful caregiving practices and communities that can practice together to many people who are in a caring role with loved ones or in professions that are providing care to others. And I find the work of caring for the new family particularly enriching and lovely and inspiring. And I still love it after all of these years. And I know that there are many families who are off to a better start because they had a postpartum doula or they had someone there to guide them at that tender time when they were making sense of who they're going to be as parents. So please join us. We are taking applications now for our cohorts in 2019. And it's been a really rich and wonderful experience for the students that are participating. And we are happy to get to know you to see if you might be a fit for our program.